Okay, so the first thing to explain about App Inventor is the look of it and the interface. So some things might seem quite similar to other products or other programs that you've used, and some will be quite different. So the first thing to explain is the two different views. So if you go over here on the right-hand side, you can see you've got Designer View. So this is all the things that you look at and that you can change the look of the app. And if you click on blocks, this is where all the doing happens. Okay, so this is where all the actions happen and where we are able to manipulate code blocks to do different things. This, if you've used Scratch before, these blocks are quite similar to Scratch, and you'll be able to see that the same company has made both because there's a lot of similarities in how it's set up. There's a lot more that you can do in App Inventor, and it's just a little bit more sophisticated in terms of the coding and things that you can actually make it do. We go back to Designer View, and the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to drag over a button. Don't really want you to worry about where the button sits at the moment in the screen, but I want you to imagine that this is always the same as your mobile screen. So whatever you can see on this white space here is what will appear on your phone when you trial it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to drag over a button, and we're going to change the text on a button. So this tutorial just basically takes you through dragging a button over, changing the text. So the text, all the properties of the button are found here. So what you can do is change the background color. You can change the font. You can change the font size. You can change the height of the button. Or you can make it automatic. So if we did 50, what does that do? Oops. Okay, it just makes it a little bit bigger in the width. You could create an image for a button, which we'll come on to later on in tutorials. And here is where we're going to change the text feedback. So in this tutorial, we're just going to make a button that will say something. So we're going to have a talk button. We're going to change that to talk. Oops. And we're going to scroll down to check everything else. Text color, you can change as well. But obviously don't change it to something that isn't that visible. You can make your font bold, make it stand out more. And like I say, we'll worry about where it sits and the alignment of it in the next couple of tutorials. So for now, you've dragged the button over, you've changed some of its properties. You've already created a project. So whatever you created, because this is browser-based, is automatically saved. You don't need to keep on saving.